Welcome to the Apocalypse Show. I pay O'Shea. As you've noticed so far, I have not done a show in a while. That's a mixture of no motivation, work, busy, playing games, messing around, going to the bar, getting kicked out of the bar, women, cheap thrills, drug usage. Just kidding on the drug usage, except if you consider alcohol a drug. I recently upgraded my Spreaker account to Pro. Not the $20 a month or anything higher than that, but actually you give them $40 and they give you 100 hours. That suits me well. I rarely do shows, and if I usually do shows, it's going to be a music show. I have yet to do a live show. Do you know why? Because I am unmotivated. I do not have the motivation on Twitter. I do not have the motivation on Facebook. So I just do a random podcast here and there, and I just kind of see how it goes. I notice a lot of you people out there suffering this winter. You know why? Because you're not in a warm climate like I am. Everyone, just pack up your bags, move to Phoenix. Guess what? 70-degree winters. Okay, well, maybe it's not that nice all the time, but tonight's low I think was 48, if I recall correctly. Anyways, that's nothing to where you are. You guys have to wake up, shovel snow, just a nuisance of ice everywhere. Screw that stuff. Move to somewhere nice and warm. Yes, I understand Phoenix has terrible summers. Yes, this is true. I can't deny that. But oftentimes you just go out at night and you can avoid a lot of that major heat during the day. And if you don't go out at night, all you gotta do is go out your front door and into your car. And guess what? You turn on the AC. Or if you're at home, hey, even more AC. Or if you want to go outside, guess what? Like every other house here has a pool. So you can keep cool in a pool when it comes to summer. Because we don't have the humidity here like you guys have. So guys, I'd like for you to type into the chat what you guys are doing this weekend. Oh, wait a minute. This is not a live show. Okay. This is a strawberry Pop-Tart with frosting on it. So that means I get to tell you what I'm doing. Because most likely I don't care what you're doing. And let's just be honest. You don't care what I'm doing, but you're listening to this podcast, so you must be really, really bored. So, what I'm going to do this weekend, go play pool. Do you like to play pool? Okay, let me tell you about pool. I do okay. But avoid Korean people when you play pool. They're all pool sharks. They go into these pool halls just really nice. Something strange about that. They just don't fit in. They just look weird. So avoid Koreans when you're playing pool at a pool hall. And if anything, avoid playing them for money because they will strap you down. I don't care if you're some Hells Angels biker who's been playing pool for 30 years. No, they will destroy you. That's just how it goes. Another game I'm playing is darts. I don't know if you guys play darts. Very important game you should play. Don't play that game online. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. And if you like to play darts, invest in your own set because playing with those plastic darts is really shitty and you never really learn how to play anyway. So invest yourself some metal darts and you'll do okay. I listen to quite a few shows on Spreaker. I'm actually a talk show refugee. I came from there and I followed a few people over here to Spreaker because, talk show is pretty terrible. Blog talk radio's just as terrible. So it was really refreshing to come to Spreaker to meet a lot of new people because at those other networks, they're pretty unhinged. People have some sort of mental defect of some kind. If you're over there, there's something really wrong with you, for the most part. Because at Talk Shoe, you got a lot of targeted individuals, and those people are nuts. And just avoid them. They think they're all going to be put in FEMA camps and all this crap, and they're idiots. Secondly, Spreaker is great. They have a lot of good hosts, a lot of good shows, and it's really hard to keep up listening to all these shows. It just is. But at my job, I'm able to listen to the radio. I'm able to download a lot of shows as an MP3, put on my phone, and then listen while I work. So I'm actually one of the few people that is capable of listening to all these shows. And lately, there's a situation where a certain host, possibly two hosts, are actually running to Spreaker, complaining and trying to get other shows taken down. That's all that is. That's stupid. And maybe if they weren't trying to take the other show down, or they were trying to get that person in trouble. And let me tell you guys, snitching is pure faggotry. Don't do that. Don't be a douchebag asshole who snitches on other people. Because that's with you for life, man. You want to be a snitch? You want to be a big tough guy on here, run your mouth and all this? And then you go and write an email. Oh, I'm offended. Somebody offended me. Please make them stop. Don't insult me. My feelings. My feels are hurted. Don't be that douchebag. Just stop it. If you don't like someone, hey, guess what? Avoid them. Don't listen to their show. Or even put them on ignore if you're that ridiculous. So, just don't report. Don't run to Spreaker. Because if you have ever ran to Spreaker to report on anyone, you are a total fucking pussy. Seriously. Go to some other network if you're like that. Because, wow, if you have, just get out of here. Leave. I'm telling you, leave. Well, I guess this concludes this long and basically pointless podcast. But it was basically an update because I haven't done a podcast in a while, and someone said, "Hey, where's your podcast?" Because I've mostly been doing the music shows. So here's my podcast. Hope you enjoyed. If I see you around, I'll likely give you a hug. Uh, and if I like you even more, I might do a little bit of trolling on your show. So let's see how this all works out. And I'll talk to you guys later. Many, many, many hugs. Hugs. Raw.